Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow now. Let's get started. Placing faith in alum updates on Jinger Duggar Vuolo's third pregnancy have returned. The mother of three, who is now 30 years old, maintains her fan base via the posting of podcasts featuring Jeremy. Their upbringing and their experience on the reality program are only two of the many topics they like discussing. Since they announced they were expecting a child, the married pair has been doing interviews as well. Many were taken aback, however, when the couple revealed that they plan to keep their third child a secret from their children. If you want to know why, you should read on. The news of Jinger and Jeremy's third pregnancy was revealed in October of last year. When Jinger told her husband they were expecting again, she went above and above. The former Counting On star claims that she sent him a positive pregnancy test in an Amazon box. Although Jeremy said they were prepared, the news that he would soon become a father of three left him speechless. Additionally, Jinger said that they are now savoring every minute of her pregnancy, particularly her girls, who are overjoyed about the arrival of a new brother. Jinger and Jeremy, nevertheless, admitted that they had withheld the major news from their children for a long time. In a recent interview, Jinger and Jeremy discussed their decision to keep their pregnancy a secret from their children. If Jinger is to be believed, they waited to notify the girls about their impending sibling for fear that word would get out before they made the official announcement. Part of that is because we have a 6-year-old who is a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news, the Counting On star said, before claiming that Felicity could easily inform everyone at her school about it. They chose to inform their girls about her pregnancy at a photo shoot, according to Jinger Duggar Vuolo's subsequent statements. Felicity, she said, started jumping up and down in excitement, while Evangeline seemed unsure of how to handle the news. Along with Jeremy, Jinger posted an Instagram to commemorate a new achievement. The couple, who were both featured on Counting On, just marked 8 years of marriage. Jeremy is Jinger's best friend and the fulfillment of her deepest desires, she says. She also calls him the finest thing that has ever occurred to her. They were married for 8 years, and she also shared a touching video with them. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo have been more forthcoming with the public in recent years as they have dealt with the pressures of stardom, fatherhood, and the public's growing fascination with their family. Some fans have recently wondered whether Jinger and Jeremy discussed the possibility of having another child with their girls and, if not, why they may benefit from keeping the news a secret from their young family. We should go further into the subject. After being married in 2016, Jinger and Jeremy decided to go their own ways, which has sometimes caused friction among Jinger's extended family. Despite their participation in reality TV shows like Counting On and others, the pair is famous for protecting their daughter's privacy, especially Evangeline and Felicity. When it comes to their children's life, Jinger and Jeremy know the significance of setting limits, even though they cherish openness. They made a concerted effort to live a quiet life centered on their family values after moving to Los Angeles, striking a balance between their shared ideals and their need for privacy from the public eye. How and when they disclose family news is probably only one example of how their valuing of privacy influences their parenting decisions. Given that young brains find change to be scary, Jinger and Jeremy's decision to keep their girls in the dark about the prospect of a new baby may be an intentional effort to shield them from the uncertainty and fear that comes with growing up. With Felicity being around 5 years old and Evangeline being only a toddler, they are both still quite young. Although they are adaptable, children at this age sometimes struggle to make sense of abstract ideas like pregnancy or intricate family relationships. The birth of a new sibling may cause a lot of excitement and confusion for young children, especially those who don't yet understand the concept of time very well. If kids have to wait a few months to meet their new sibling, informing them too soon about the pregnancy might cause unneeded worry or misunderstanding. Because kids do well with predictable schedules, Jinger and Jeremy probably don't want to shock or perplex their children by breaking the news too soon. Knowing that small children often need more time to adapt to any substantial changes in the family structure, the parents may also be sensitive to the possible difficulties of juggling their children's developmental phases with big family news. The idea of pregnancy might be difficult for youngsters of Felicity and Evangeline's ages to grasp. Abstract ideas, such as the development of a new family member, may be difficult for many young children since they receive information literally. Jinger and Jeremy may have waited till their kids are a little older, or at least emotionally ready, to handle the thought of a baby before introducing the concept of a new sibling, while other parents choose to do it more subtly. Furthermore, Jinger and Jeremy are aware of how public their lives are, and they may not like to subject their girls to inquiries or conjecture from acquaintances, family, or even the press. They shield their girls from peer pressure and unwanted advice by keeping any possible news under wraps. Jeremy and Jinger are well acquainted with the demands of social media due to their status as public celebrities. They tread carefully when it comes to exposing details of their life online, yet even the most honest posts may put them under a microscope. Having removed several images of their girls from various social media sites, they have significantly reduced the amount of information about their children's life that they post in recent years. Like their choice to keep certain family matters secret, this one is probably driven by a desire to shield their girls from the limelight and prevent them from becoming famous too soon. Their knowledge of the negative effects of social media on young people probably played a role in their decision not to immediately inform their daughters about the possibility of a baby. Jinger and Jeremy are making Felicity and Evangeline's lives more secure so that they may develop into independent young women away from the prying eyes of the public. The possibility of societal pressure or bewilderment for Jinger and Jeremy's girls from seeing assumptions or debates about family changes on social media is reduced when private information remains inside the family. The fact that Jinger and Jeremy may wait to tell their girls the good news about their pregnancy suggests that they are concerned about their mental health. Even good changes might be hard for kids to handle at times. If older siblings believe their parents' attention will be split after hearing the news of a newborn, they may experience mixed emotions, including enthusiasm, jealousy, and uncertainty. Perhaps Jinger and Jeremy are giving Felicity and Evangeline a little time to process the news of a new sibling before introducing the notion to them, by postponing the announcement. To make sure their kids are emotionally stable and secure, the Vuolos may be giving their daughters plenty of time and space to adjust to changes. Perhaps they believe that if they wait until their daughters are far into their pregnancies, or even after the baby is born, they can help ease their daughter's adjustment to becoming a sister by being there for them every step of the way. Without a doubt, Jinger's upbringing in a big, famous family influences how she brings up her own children. Jinger was probably shaped by the Duggar family's views on privacy, time, and family communication, due to their experiences with celebrity and having several children in a very public household. After going through the pressures of having a big family and dealing with the public scrutiny, Jinger may choose to provide her girls a more secluded upbringing. Jinger is setting an example for her girls by maybe keeping big life events in the family. This will give them space to develop their personalities away from the limelight. This method is in stark contrast to Jinger's upbringing, in which her every move was either recorded or shown on television. Perhaps Jinger and Jeremy want to give their children room to grow into their own unique personalities, so they've decided not to announce the news just yet. Some parents also want to make a memorable occasion out of the time it takes to inform their children about the new baby. Jinger and Jeremy may like to plan a lovely family reunion or intimate party centered on Felicity and Evangeline to make a lasting impression when the time is perfect to announce the news. They may let their daughters feel comfortable, included, and valued in the process by holding off on telling them the news.